What's the objective here?
They're seeing what it takes to cut it in half, and now they're trying this pointy thing.
Okay.
Which I feel like this is gonna work. Yeah. That exploded.
That did explode.
They got halfway through though. It's better than anything else so far. A ball?
Oh, 2 balls. It must be a male. It doesn't look like the balls are busted. You know, technically, a tire is a lot like a hydraulic press. The tire kind of like squeezes the ground. Just watch.
Whoa! I thought it hit me in the face, but it was just hitting the camera. That was crazy.
Science. All right, matches.
Oh, that's so cool.
That was great.
I'm just sad. Look at those matches that'll never get lit.
So beautiful. I'm crying because of its beauty, not because I have allergies.
This is a beautiful, blurry slow-mo. I like this. Yo, the matches was cool, but this is a clown car. I hope they made sure there wasn't like 50.
The tires are what's keeping it up. That's really cool.
It's like it's trying to resist.
How did they just make machines that can just
eat cars?
Yeah. This is Iron Giant's worst nightmare. Iron Giant's just walking and he accidentally steps on that.
I used to be scared of the Iron Giant.
He just grabbed the... Does he just fling it? Oh, nope. He just keeps destroying it.
No, all the Fortnite kids. Yeah, using large machinery to destroy things
is just a kind of therapy that no one understands. Makes all the loud noises be quiet.
I think he has issues. If this happens
to school today. This reminds me of that time where we tried to see if a magnet could stop a car. We went to a junkyard and then we didn't upload it.
Yep, so we have another car here.
It's gonna make it flat.
Oh, do we get to see Pancake Car?
Pancake Car.
Pancake Car. Pancake Car. Pancake Car. Pancake Car. Pancake Car. Pancake Car. That's more like Watermelon Car. Wow, wait, those things are actually real? Yeah. I thought those were just in video games. Like when they just stack up a bunch of smush cars.
They're pushing half a house.
You can just...
if you need people to push houses over,
we got you.
I'll do it. You don't have to pay me. Let me know where I gotta be to push a house over.
So what if you stood right there where that door falls
and it like
landed on you? Yeah, like in the cartoon. But seriously, I want to become a full-time house pusher over. Like if I could...
I thought that was a squirrel falling, but it's just debris.
Yo, is that how they make pizzas? Does that not look like a pizza?
No, it looks like smushed cheese puffs. You're on some different stuff today.
I'm cheese puff blind.
Yo, it's a hydro flask.
Oh, this is gonna be...
Now,
wait for it.
Don't say my joke. That's my joke.
Now it's a plate. Because it was flat.
I just don't even know you anymore.
What? Oh, because hydro flat's funnier. Comment which is funnier.
Mine was funnier. Hey, sticky notes. Whoa.
More like confetti. 10 lighters. Oh,
dangerous. You probably shouldn't breathe that.
He wasn't even wearing gloves. This is why you shouldn't smoke, kids. That's your lungs.
It can just eat nails. It's like that guy in SpongeBob.
Poor machine. We're always thinking like, wow, this looks cool. But have we ever stopped for a second and just wondered, how does the machine feel?
I bet it doesn't go 2, 3, 4, 20. Oh.
20 didn't even put up a fight.
Nah.
Let's see if 100 does. Does 100 put up a fight? Nope.
It's just...
Does 1,000?
200.
Oh, sorry.
So this isn't Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast would have already been to 1,000.
He took it up. Oh, so it takes less... Oh, what? It's about to explode. It's about to erupt. Or just ooze.
Ew!
Is that a jawbreaker?
Yeah, Ed and Eddie type.
So if you eat that jawbreaker, all that leaves a lot of calories.
Yeah. Oh no, he set his background on fire. Ah!
Can you just pick a lock like this?
That's not really picking. That's more like burning. Yo, it's dripping. Yo, sheesh, it got drip.
All right, here, you take over. I'm gonna go rob a house.
Hey, you already did that video. Chandler's parents' house, you threw a brick there.
Smash that window!
But it was okay because we left 50 grand.
I'm back from robbing a house.
Ah, my laptop, my brand new laptop. It can't even do a laptop. Yo, get a better shredder. There was one that shredded a car and this one can't even shred a laptop.
Beta version. Anyways, next clip.
Yo!
What is that?
It's a machine that's gone loose and they're trying to battle it.
Yo, he just threw a bag of sand at it.
Yo, this looks like a Genshin Impact fight. He made it more deadly.
Oh, my God.
Oh wait, he stopped it.
How many men does it take to stop that machine? I don't know, because we all know AI is eventually going to take over the world. What if this is AI just testing?
I don't think there's any AI in that.
No, like artificial intelligence is like occasionally letting those things loose and they're just like, how do humans react?
Against a rogue robot.
Yeah. Look how terrified they all are. Oh, it's taking the tarp. Yo, why did that guy could have just held the tarp?
It seems faster now. Why does it seem faster?
The tarp aided it.
This scares me. This gives me anxiety. Ah! This makes me so nervous for no reason.
I know. Well, it should. Blade versus Crusher.
Oh!
Actually, Blade versus Camera. I lied.
When we say not to do this at home, this is why. That could have been his hand. And he tries again. Did he learn nothing? Oh!
Dude, it just has a thing for the camera. That's illegal.
Well, it's illegal here.
In America, it's illegal to just like destroy money. Is it illegal in Europe?
Wow, I think it's time for it to melt. Cheetos! You mentioned Cheetos earlier.
I did. Play the clip. Yo, is that how they make pizzas? No way. Does he just drop it?
It's not gonna work. We already saw this one not do good.
Like, dude, he dropped it and then ran.
It's just wiggling on it.
It's like, I don't want to be here.
He's like, oh great, I have to touch it again.
How did the batteries not explode? I'm a little concerned by how slow he moves the thing.
I mean, he's probably done it so much he's used to it.
Dude, there's that freaking killer blade right there.
Get your finger away from it, man. That was close.
You actually kind of scared me. I was like, wait, what? Oh, pop. Aw.
It didn't pop.
That was lame.
Whoa!
All right, this one's gonna be cool.
This is probably easy round.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you just, once he lifts it up, if you just blew on it, it would work.
Eggs. Oh.
Is that the crunch you wanted? That was disgusting.
That was really...
I'm gonna get that off your screen.
Oh no, Axe body spray. All the 12-year-old boys in the...
Remember when our friend threw that Axe spray in the fire that one time?
It blew a hole in the bottom of my fire pit.
Good times.
Good times. Hey, I'm a big fan of Pepsi, if they pay us.
I'm a big fan of anything if they pay us. Oh.
Whoa! 50 knives? Those aren't scalpels, those are boxes.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, look, it's a car. It's probably gonna be okay, right?
No, it's a car pancake. Car pancake. Car pancake. Candy yam.
Remember when Tide Pods were such a huge thing and now nobody cares anymore?
Just like us. Oh, I love when he put a brick in.
Leave it to a BMW driver.
Why is he going so slow?
Because he messed up the first time. Hey, crushed the brick. We thought we were only getting watermelon, but we got a little brick action too.
Wait, is he robbing the store? No way. No way he's actually robbing the store. Dude, does he just leave the machine there? So the cops are just not going to be able to trace that machine back to them? This is epic, and you want to know what else is epic?
What?
The fact that someone that subscribes in the next 7 days gets $1,000 in cash. So go grab your mom's phone, your brother's phone, your sister's phone, subscribe on all of them. Goodbye.
In a good way.
Hopefully it's in a good way,
yes.
Miss Wendy. Because, Miss Wendy, I just must say this to you first. I hope you're going to give me my flowers today. I hope you're going to honor how much work I've put out. The young girls.
You are wanted by me. I always say that you're very entertaining.
But we feel like you be trying us. We feel like you don't be really rooting for us. We feel like, and especially with me, every time I come on your show, you always want to compare me to. I've been out here for the past decade. I got my own show. I franchised my own show to another network. I have the #1 show in the country. I have an actual cabaret show.
No, you have the #1 show on Zeus, and you got renewed for a third season, which is the big deal. As a woman, we're not going to even talk about race. Just as a woman, I still don't make that dollar for dollar men make. So please, anyway, shoe cam, please. Let me see your shoes.
Oh, wait,
but stop, Joseline.
Listen, I make a show, so you should be doing the same thing. But as a woman to woman, and this is not about men, woman to woman, we should uphold each other higher, not go against each other or compare woman to other woman when every woman out here in the game, especially, I came from the streets. I came from the gutter. Give me that respect, Miss Wendy Williams.
Okay.
We love you, but at the same time, you have to do better. You're not in an abusive relationship anymore. You don't deal with that man anymore. You should be in a better place. And when people come on your show, especially black ladies, you should respect us. You should give us our flowers while we're here. And you should tell us how proud you are of what we've done in the streets.
Well, I'm not proud of all. And what I've been through makes me even harder on young women. Like, you can do better. Now, can we
do it, Miss Wendy?
Yes, that's how I want to do it.
But you have nothing to say about what my feelings.
I just said what I said. I don't apologize for anything. This is what I do. Let me see your shoes. Joseline.
But you only do it for... No, you don't. You take it so much differently.
First of all, that's not true. Joseline,
for people of color.
Joseline,
it's true.
Here's a flower. Come on. There's a flower. I just gave you flowers.
You should give me more flowers, and you should be real proud that I've accomplished what I accomplished. So Joseline's Cabaret airs every Sunday on the Zeus Network. I'm sure you don't know how to work the streaming app, but it's a streaming show. One of the people in there in the audience could show you, or your producers could show you.
Can we see your shoes?
It's the #1 show in the country, Wendy. It's the #1 show in the country, and I would light my flowers while I'm here, alive, here. I'm not going to let you play me anymore, Miss Wendy, and I'm not going to let anybody on national TV or anybody disrespect me.
Did we just pull the plug? Joseline.
Let me tell you, your producer knew that I feel like this. I told him how I felt.
No, yeah, he told me that you yelled at him the whole time, the producer on the phone. Listen, Joseline, shoe cam, please. Joseline, shoe cam.
Beautiful dress.
Beautiful. Yeah, any woman could wear that. Perfect.
No costume over here, Miss Wendy.
Perfect. No, well, everything is a costume other than the naked body to me. Look, how is your fiance, Ballistic Beats?
He's 4, yes.
Wow. Beautiful girl. So
It's 4 years.
And Stevie J is her father. And how are you and Stevie getting along?
Well, you know, or like a star.
You do.
Them other people are so dull. We don't even know who they are.
You do. You know, it's not just your looks, it's also your personality. You know, you've got a very unique way of delivering your message, and you embrace.
Not more unique than the one you do. Than the way you deliver.
Well,
your
that's
message.
why I have the #1 show, and you can be #2.
You know why, Miss Wendy? You know why, Miss Wendy? Because
You want your fair share of the pie, and you're getting it. I just, you know, I appreciate you being here. I apologize that you're so angry with me. I can only be me.
I'm not angry.
Okay. Well, no. I'm being wrapped up by my floor manager. Now that you're doing TV, you know exactly. Sunday night on Zeus.
Parks on the board.
Yes. Rest in peace, Fred the Godson. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD. Also, you can subscribe to Patreon to check the vibes. And with that said, hey guys.
Hey.
Hey.
It's been a while.
Hey, everyone.
Hey.
Hey.
You know, same old same, buddy.
Yeah.
How was your vacations?
Was that considered a vacation?
I mean, of sorts.
That was an interesting vacation. I was just getting my laptop fixed after Joe spilled Jameson on it.
Took a while.
That's what Apple was, so you know I couldn't really pod, but my keyboard works.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Well, I'm glad they fixed that.
Yeah. And I wasn't gonna reach out to you about.
Did you send the invoice at least?
No, I did not. But it feels good to be back in the. Been Savon in a minute. Seen Scream Man, Rem. Still haven't seen Chersy. I don't know where he's running around, but
He's hiding somewhere.
Park's got a whole bunch of outdoor furniture while I was gone.
I mean, vibes. Summer vibes.
We did some musical chairs and didn't even talk about it. I'm sitting on this side. It feels, but you know,
Well, I'm a lefty. I was over there.
ambidextrous when I pod.
No, we did talk about it actually, Rory. We talked about it before you guys left. When I was like, yo, man, hey, Erickson, there's something going on with the cameras over there. I think Rory looks prettier than me.
Okay.
And Erickson lied and said that's not true. The cameras are the same. And then I watched some game film, and what do you know? That is why it's here. The color is in the back. It's a different thing going on right here.
That's my skincare routine. That's what that is. I'm sure I look fine on whatever angle it is, even though E has made me look bald and old for years. And then I looked in the mirror and said, hey, Rory G, and think that's what you still look like. And it's like, oh, yeah, that was in 2018.
Yeah.
You don't look like that anymore.
By, buddy.
I do need to go give a nice thorough delete to some IG pictures. I do.
Because I don't want to mislead the people when I go out. I don't look like I was when.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You got the cut. I got the cut.
You got the cut.
Yeah, man.
See, you got
You inspired me, man.
Yeah, Parks looks like a whole new human being.
Yeah, I feel like a whole new human being.
All right. Well, yeah, where do we begin? Haven't seen, and we'll be all right. Wasn't mad at that addressing, but yeah, I guess we could start when I'm walking through LaGuardia Airport, minding my business, you know, with my notifications on. Get a text message that reads, "Hey man, do me a solid." So I land and some things transpire over the weekend, some misunderstandings, some assumptions, some ideas, some male ego happens, some prideful things. Some things were their personal life out there, so they can bicker about it and laugh. We did not feel like doing that, so we decided to keep quiet in the midst of it. But we're here now, and some things have been addressed. Some things have been, I think, talked about, dealt with,
Clarified.
Some feelings. Maul and myself and Joe met last week. It was a lot of grown man feelings. It was a little uncomfortable. It was a little, and I'm not saying the word edit. Yeah, it was I'll leave that timeline to you guys for that specific part.
Well, okay, so after, you text me when Joe sent you the text and said that was like what was going on for him to feel like texting Rory, yo, don't come in.
Right.
And I wasn't gonna record without Rory. Like this is, to me, that's corny. That's like if we go somewhere and they say everybody but Savon could come in and we still go in. It's like things that get talked about and, you know, we'll sit down or whatever. But, you know, sometimes you got to let time pass and let things happen in order for that to happen.
Sure.
So, to me, the one thing I took from it, it was a lot of things and, you know, things that people were saying, things that, you know, it was a lot of people that exposed themselves during that. And, you know, you read a lot of things and it was just fun reading like a lot of what people thought was going on.
Yeah.
And what people telling for, you know, when you start to see some people say things online and some people saying things in other conversations with people, it's like, oh, okay, I always knew you was a fuckboy, but I didn't know to what extent you was a
People
fuckboy.
saying things in other conversations to...
Real weird to see that. I always knew it, but to see it unfold was just like, this shit is corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm thinking about it like, because I know what's really going on. I'm like, no, this is a real issue amongst like a crew. I don't really like being in the mix because y'all sit here and act like y'all fuck with us and y'all do this and then the first sign of, you know, turmoil, it's like, yeah, them niggas, yeah, I knew that shit wasn't gonna work. Yeah, I knew them niggas was finished.
There's a lot of that.
And it's like, yo, fam, what do you like expect as friends here? Like, fuck, like performing and entertainment. Like,
right.
As friends, is it still respect here?
Right.
Because if it's not, then let it be that, and we can go our separate ways as men. And you know, it's not enemies. We're not enemies, but address something, and maybe it wouldn't have translated over into something else.
I think you and me are kind of similar in the stance that sometimes we'd rather just walk away. I don't know if it's like a Libra thing or something. I don't want to get into astrology or anything, but instead of addressing some shit, sometimes just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go over here and just...
I'm observant, and I watch people. Because niggas could say anything. And I'm just a witness to this. Like, people did say anything.
Yeah.
But when you watch people and you just observe them, like, you'll see exactly what's going on and, you know, who they are. Happen in front of you and just watch.
Yeah.
And this is shit that we talked about. You know what I'm saying? And like I told Joe, I felt the way about him having, and this is no disrespect to Isa or Ish, like at all. But I told Joe when we was at the house, I said, yeah, I felt some.
And it sounded like things went kind of well. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I was never upset about anything. Like I said, that conversation in the backyard just revealed a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn. Well, like, all right, well, cool. Let me step away. But then, like I said, once we're not enemies, but you know, it ended. Cool. That happens. You know, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But I felt some type of way about that because to me, it's saying something. You know what I'm saying? It's saying like, yo, you're replaceable. And that may be, listen, and maybe that's just my thinking, but
I think the thought process, was part of my interruption, was while things are being worked out, let's continue potting and, you know, Ice and Ish put aside their personal life.
But to me, that's not how you do things. I'm saying, like, to me, that's just what I was thinking. But okay, cool, I get it. Pod, record, do your thing. But to me, I would never do that. Like, I would shut everything down and be like, yo, like I said, because it's not like we're just some random people that just met.
But I do like the process of, all right, maybe everyone kind of need to step back. It was kind of like when you go get an oil change and then you find out everything is wrong with your car. And it's like, all right, we have to fix this like friends. But the viewers, they don't know. It seemed like we weren't. They don't actually know.
What it seems like never matters. Only what is matters. So I want to keep perspective in its proper place. It's not we didn't seem.
I understand we record twice a week. So much shit happens, but I think a month was a good amount of time for us to try to really get our shit back together and figure out people's perspectives. I learned mad shit I didn't know about Joe and how he viewed shit. Same with Mo and myself. I didn't even realize how I viewed shit to kick it at Joe's, and I think we got a lot of shit out, more or less. So, you know. How you feeling?
Cool. I feel cool, man.
It's nice to make everyone feel comfortable and moving forward. And that comes first before we start looking at fucking, you know, contracts and business shit. We got to understand how we're all viewed here, you know, as a pod.
Sure.
So, yeah.
For me, it was like, yo, is there still respect here? Cool, yes. All right, then we can move on. We can fix this.
So do we all feel mutually respected in the room?
Yeah, I think
currently?
Oh, I mean,
I can speak for me.
I do. I can speak for me.
Yeah. I mean, we deal with it. We could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at with it. And maybe that you shouldn't, like I said, I think that me and Rory, a big part of our mistake was putting the friendship before the business a lot of the times. And when you do that sometimes in business, friendship first, sometimes shit can go away and then you look back and be like, oh, damn, well, I thought this and I thought that. And it's like, well, damn, like you never said nothing. So you take accountability for that. But to me, even in that, I didn't even want to talk about that. That was with my friends and laughing and busting it up about shit that we love, music and the industry and shit that's going on in business. Like, once the money comes into play, to me, it's like it's corny when that starts to affect things. Like, I don't care about money like that.
Right. He spoke in the midst of that hiatus and us not speaking. Where are you at with it, Joe?
Tossing it to Parks.
Okay. What do you
in between person of this?
I mean, it was awkward. It all started. We had a chat after the pod, and everyone was kind of saying they were a little burnt out, and you guys expressed lack of clarity in some business things, which I expressed to Ian, and I told you I was going to as you walked out the bat. But at the same time, people need to earn a living, myself included.
Oh no, I totally get that.
I don't understand why they feel slighted by. I mean, I do because I'm listening. Like, I hear feelings.
I mean, I was.
Let me ask you a question.
I was understanding of the show going on.
Let me ask you a question.
Understanding of it.
I'm kind of glad we're here, though I'm mad that we're here. But since we're here, goddamn it, let's get to it head on. Let me ask you a question, right? Because listen, somebody has been laughed at in their career more than me. Let me tell you guys that in my head, I get a good laugh sometimes when you guys laugh. People out there, because I don't know if you would man of it.
And heat to you.
So what? The part that I played was, I've said a lot of shit that maybe I could have said different to attempt to reconcile that. You remember? A long time, right? That was a prominent conversation in our home, right? And we went to try to... I waited 14, 15 years for this moment. And know what he said? Before I could even finish my grievance.
Are you trying to give him your grievances?
We were there to get laugh for your fucking existence. Whoa! A ball, right? Rory, you too?
I laughed.
It's funny.
He's sarcastic.
So, sure. I don't want to be insensitive, and I don't want to gaslight, but as you gentlemen speak, I hear Hov in my head saying, so what?
Yeah, but it's different.
So I'm asking how y'all... Big example to me.
No, it's not.
Give me more.
Completely disagree.
You didn't build anything with Jay.
Y'all weren't friends.
Y'all not friends.
Your chemistry and actual friendship didn't base on the ability for you, Jay, and Def Jam to owe you nothing. Us, the three of us, all owe each other something because we're friends.
What do you think I owe y'all?
As friends, I think back to the respect thing and the understanding thing. And
in the entitlement thing. What do you think I owe you, Rory?
Oh, just as amongst each other.
I owe that to strangers in the street.
Different level of it.
Not really.
Yeah, it is.
Not to me.
Okay,
strangers in the street respect?
Yeah, small. I respect people in the street as I go about. That's how I...
A stranger respect.
No.
Okay, so then you can't say that when talking about friends.
But you don't...
You owe friends respect.
I don't believe that.
Yes, you do.
You don't believe that you owe your friends respect?
I don't believe that.
If it's one thing I've learned throughout this, I'm never gonna expect anybody. So that's fine. If you don't feel that way, that's fine. I'm just telling you the way.
And Rory, the word "owe" speaks to entitlement, and I don't have entitlement even in my friendships. I am appreciative.
Way around it.
I feel I owe my friends respect. Me personally, I feel I owe my friends respect.
That's why they're your friends. You respect each other.
Which is also why I apologized once we started talking about all our tension and took some accountability.
Lines can be blurred.
Sure.
In friendship and business, yes?
And people value things differently than their friends do.
I take offense to Maul saying the show should have stopped. Every time he say it, I'm a find issue.
Why?
With him saying the show should have stopped.
Why?
I dedicate my entire life to this. End statement. This is not something where I come in here to praise the way that y'all view them. This is a life series.
Okay.
All of the yesterdays, let me get my shit off. All of the yesterdays got to today. When it's your life's work, way. You don't just leave it to chance. You don't just leave it up in the air with some of the ways that the three of us have handled communication. You do not do things that way. Am I at liberty to come in here and just have feeling vomit? Me. I ask you gentlemen my next question. What other place in the world can this happen? What other place y'all leave some shit and then just return to it like?
Joe, this happens all the time.
And let's also give the facts of everything. Let's not mislead the listener, and let's try to figure out what's wrong with the show and what we can do to fix it. So don't try to mislead these listeners to think that Mo and I just said, fuck this podcast and fuck everything that we've built and left. It was a conversation.
Whoever that is, I don't know who's out there. But there's an audience that you left. That's a fact. We don't have to go talk about the why and the whens and, oh, fuck. Nah, dude, you're going to wait. That happened. Am I off?
Yeah.
That happened. Niggas had to scramble, Roy.
No, I understand an audience was
Niggas
left
had to scramble to keep together a multi-million-dollar outfit. Yeah, you're right. Whose job is that to check before we shake the tree? I'm asking you.
Job to check what?
I'm asking you.
I spoke to you.
And I'm asking you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I spoke to you, said, let's all get in our respective corners. Like that.
Tell me what I'm supposed to say to the people that keep calling the phone that I'm turning down the business for when they say, hey, what's going on? When I walk into my dad's house Sunday morning for breakfast and now my fucking family is asking what's going on. Those are things you have to factor in when you shake.
Yeah, I'm talking about for me.
Respect.
Yeah. All right, let's put it like this. If Slaughterhouse, you having beef with Slaughterhouse, internal issues, business, whatever, and they go on and they bring in Saha.
Public, but you know the man that I am, because I thought that it might be a problem with me not wanting to be a part of Slaughterhouse anymore, I retired my own career personally.
No, but
on a place the business wasn't right, blah, 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 blah. Like, some things happen. And rather than say, yo, fuck niggas, and go put out 3 albums a year, I just stopped. So
right.
that's who I am.
No, okay.
So when you ask me what I would have did,
yeah, about that.
I always, no.
You're lying.
Well, you spoke to Royce, so you could call. All I got is my history. I'm the person that called Royce and suggested that Saha join. That's who I am.
Well, what I'm saying
and I'm tired of my character being just.
And they took you off of that. You wouldn't feel some way about that?
They did that.
And you didn't feel no way about that?
And I tucked it.
I'm asking you, did
and
you
I
feel?
tucked it.
I'm asking you, did you feel?
And I
any,
tucked it.
Did you feel any way about it?
Yeah, but if we having a feelings talk, I started this with I have a lot.
Just asking you. If
I'm talking to y'all about the feelings that adult men have to not only tuck,
I understand that,
but express and deal with. That's what I'm talking about.
I totally understand that.
You niggas left your job, Mo.
That's not what happened, Joe. Joe, you looked me in my face and told me this show was none of my business.
Yeah.
That's what you told me.
I was there.
That's not crazy to you? Is that not crazy to you? If you say no, it's no. Like, I'm not here to put how I'm designed on anybody else, bro.
Well, if it's one thing that we should have all learned from this is you can't do that.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
You can't.
I'm just asking you. If somebody told it's something you helped build and pushed and never really argued about shit, just kept fuck it, let's keep.
What did happen? I don't think it should have been the domino that you sitting here saying that it was, but I can't tell you
wasn't.
How to feel about some
that
shit.
Wasn't the domino. That was like, that was the okay.
More you rode with Roy. And
of course I'm gonna ride with.
And I would like
He's
you
our
to speak to.
co-host.
I want you. I'm not dealing with him right now.
I
I'm looking
understand
at
that,
you,
and I understand that.
I want you
He's
to speak to
he's
what that
our-
means.
He's our co-host. That fucks up the chemistry of this whole thing. If you remove, that's what you're not understanding.
Well, I hate to be the guy to break it to you. Oh, let me not say that because that's not true. I hate to be the guy to break this to you. I don't foresee any world in the world.
Let's clear it up from my perspective.
Hey,
How do you figure that?
It's
I'm
right.
in the pod.
It's
I'm
right.
in the pod.
Let me be clear.
I'm here to pod.
Riding for the show.
I'm in the pod. You
Whatever,
look
you in the pod.
nuts.
It's no,
Riding
no,
with
no,
Rory.
no.
I look nuts?
You sound nuts perceiving it that way.
Yeah, like if you wrong, you wrong. I don't care if me and you are best friends. If you're wrong, I'm gonna tell you you're wrong. You was wrong to tell Rory not to come in and record. That was wrong. That was wrong. That you should have never done that, bro. That should never happen.
It was just bickering. It sounded bad. Agreed. But that is a conversation that needed to be had. And that was Maul's point the entire time. Maul was not riding specifically Rory, whatever. It could have been any other person that could have been here for the last 7 years. It's riding for the show. That's why I didn't even look at this as some like...
I tell you when you're wrong. Like, fam, that's wrong. You went about that the wrong way. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have done that. It wasn't about riding with Rory. It's about being on the right side of the situation. That's foul. For you to tell Rory not to come in and record, and then to compound that, you saying what you said to me was really nuts. I'm like, wait, hold, now I really don't know what's going on. You tell Rory not to come in and record, and then you tell me this show is none of my business.
I don't want to make it uncomfortable by saying this, but
That's something that all of us talk about.
Yeah, it's a conversation.
Like, that's the part you missing. That's something, because now I'm sitting here as no co-host. The chemistry is just, now if he's sick, that's different. But then when you know it's tension and it's an issue, and then you tell somebody
that we should square up and Joe stop running from Rory.
It's not important. I don't want to fight you. It's all love. Everything is cool.
Yeah, but I listen, man. There's an art to shaking the tree.
it is okay. That's one thing I learned. And a lot of this is that, I'm just built different. I'm not with this, I'm not riding with that. That was crazy for you to text Rory that. And then when he asked you what you meant, you didn't even offer an explanation.
I don't know what to say to that.
Okay, well, you don't know what to say, but you know who you talking. You talking to Maul. And you know how I'm designed. I don't give a fuck what nobody else think. Then nobody else thinking affects me at all. I know that I'm right in what I'm saying. You telling Rory not to come in, an exclamation point, it's like at least you didn't even want to tell him why he shouldn't come in. You didn't even want to have a conversation then. And so then when me and you have a conversation, then you say what you said to me. Now I'm totally confused. Like, all right, what the fuck is going on?
Like, that's what it tastes like.
What is wrong with you? Yeah, see, what is wrong with you? I feel the same way. I was going to say the same thing, but I already said it in the past.
I wasn't even there for that. Don't remember it. You want us to taste this taco?
I do.
All right.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
That took a while for me to bite that. It's like I was making out with it. It's like I was sucking. No.
At the mall, of course.
I mean, it was only in a gross way. It's like I meant well. Dang. All right, so we're gonna rank these. Let's pull this thing up here.
Yeah. So it tastes good. Put it out there.
I'll greenlight that one.
Are you fundamentally opposed to it, or is it kind of thing that is it like, well, I just don't care? Because if you just don't care, then maybe we can make it like a charity thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if we raised a lot of money for charity, all based on me getting my ears pierced.
Live event, would you get your ears pierced on that at a certain
You know what you're doing.
Isn't there a price for everything?
I'm saying it really early so people
So
won't
I'll
forget
suck your
about
ear for a certain price.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so
it won't taste good. I bet you could suck an ear so hard it wouldn't pierce it. It would make a hole in it.
That's
if you really,
I think it would tear off before it made a hole.
If you really concentrated your suck to that one.
No one's got lips that
pinpoint.
precise. Suck that hard in one little spot.
Well, you'd like to see me try.
Oh, I would. I'd pay.
For charity.
For charity.
You'd donate.
I would donate for it.
Oh God.
You should do this.
Yeah.
Because you're already shown a willingness to experiment and do so many different things. This
Yeah.
is a way to create a little buzz around your brand.
This is nice.
You got a great brand, but let's just be honest. I mean, you've been around for a while. Yeah, mac and everything cheese.
It gives it a browner look.
Oh, and you kind of break through the crust part.
The seal? Been sitting there a little bit.
I kind of like that though.
But it's all in there.
They start with one, just to be like, this is what we're going to do today. If we can get to $10,000, we're going to do a second one, and then by the end of the
that's
evening,
low. That you gotta think higher than that.
well, we're going to get to like 5. This dessert themed.
Good gosh, what is this?
Thing.
A Milky Way?
Only a few more days. There we are. Only a few more days to join Third Degree Monthly of the Mythical Society to get the Rhett and Link Sing Lionel vinyl. We got 2 songs on here.
Forced me to make my own dinner.
Let's see what we got. We got grits.
You know what? I'll have you know, I scrambled some eggs with way too many onions, they told me. I liked it. Like, it had a big pile of diced onions. Like this.
Tacos not as good as
the tacos.
The chocolate bar.
And we should have one more.
And finally we do.
Oh gosh, okay.
Edible undies.
Edible undies from Sensuous with.
There's definitely everything seasoning in there.
You just lost half your seasoning.
Yeah, it gets on the bedroom floor.
Sometimes you lose your seasoning early. Don't be embarrassed.
I've been married for almost 20 years. Hold true for you. I hope not for your wife.
I've lost the analogy, but I get freaky in the bedroom if that's what you're asking.
So I guess you just. Did you spend some time reading at a bagel shop this morning?
And then fell into some everything seasoning.
This is not good.
This is what you call thumbnail. Right?
Well, no, we got to do this.
God. Sorry. Oh, this is number 1.
Oh, yeah. Of course. You're going to have to.
Forgot this show was still happening.
To get the Rhett and Link Sing Lionel vinyl for details.
Both got terminated. Tons of YouTube boxing news with Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Austin McBroom, Bryce Hall, and Danny Duncan. But before we get into these stories, guys, make sure you're subscribed with those notifications on, because you know as soon as I get the scoop in the loop. For our very first story, the YouTuber EDP445. Now, you guys know this story. I'm just giving you a little bit of an update. But this YouTuber went to go meet allegedly. That is a 13-year-old girl, and he went to go meet her to get a cupcake. That was his words. When he got there, he was surprised by pea hunters who exposed him, exposed some of the stuff that he's been saying online. But speaking about updates, we finally got confirmation that Logan Paul, in fact, is going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. SportsCenter is confirming that Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul have agreed to fight at the heart. Like, we can't wait to see what happens, which we all know it's gonna happen. Like, Logan is not beating the best boxer in the world. That's no. However, what Logan has been saying, what other people have been saying, that one lucky punch, the internet would break in two. Could you imagine if a YouTuber beat the greatest boxer that ever lived, arguably? But speaking about the Pauls being very daring, Jake Paul, your biggest payday. Oh, okay, FaZe Banks tags Dana White saying, this is how you fast track and bring Usman from a star to a superstar. I agree with what FaZe Banks is saying here, because Usman has been beating everyone. I mean, this guy Pauls are thinking. But speaking about YouTube boxing, we have Bryce Hall facing Austin McBroom, and it's hard to say who's gonna win, right? Like, we've never seen either of them box. Well, FouseyTube started a brand new channel covering nothing but this boxing Bryce Hall, and had Bryce Hall punch him in the stomach to just see where his punches were at. And Fousey gave Bryce Hall some credit, but then he also did it with Austin, and I talked to Fousey, and Fousey is telling me that Austin hits way harder. So listen, both of them. But speaking about this TikTok versus YouTuber boxing event, one of the biggest stars that was announced to fight was Danny Duncan, and he pulled out. Danny Duncan posted on Instagram, "I won't be doing the YouTube versus TikTok boxing."
Somebody did that was a representative of your house.
Time out! Like a little right punch in, the guy fell down, they wrestled on the ground, they broke it up. That's all you're missing. You're not missing that much, but woo, it's kind of crazy how he pulls out of this fight and then gets into an actual fight. And speaking about fighting, a video, right? Somebody gets distracted and they get into an accident. Watch this, roll it.
What's going on, you little hottie biscotti?
I'm trying to film a giveaway, and this dude just got sideswiped, almost died by this chick.
Dude, behind him on his Twitch stream, and he dipped his phone in, and the phone glitched and revealed that he subscribed to a lot of OnlyFans. Watch this, roll it.
Waterproof. It should be waterproof. Waterproof. God damn, bro. Yo, here we try. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hold on, I gotta wipe this shit. Nah. Hey, yo. Hey, go.
Oh, no! Busted. And speaking about getting busted, CallMeCarson got exposed and busted for interactions with underage fans a couple months ago. Just ever since this story came out, Carson has been gone. However, a couple days ago, he made a post on Instagram showing a video of his cat playing with a cat toy, of him laughing in the background. It was only up for about 6 minutes, and he deleted